you're working on your music.
Yeah.
And XXXTentacion is also working on his music.
Yeah,
and
I knew him since he was like 14, and I think I'm like a year or two older than X.
Yeah.
So I was like when he was 14, I was like 15, 16 when I knew about him. We knew each other because we were fucking with the same girl.
Right.
Yeah, little did we know. Florida shit. So yeah. And then I found out he made music. He was sending Gabe his music a lot, and then which is DJ Skeme. And DJ Skeme was showing it to me a lot, and he was like, yo, like, these boys are snapping, these boys are snapping, these boys are snapping. So I was just like, okay, I will listen to the music from time to time, da-da-da-da. And then X just started wilding out on the internet, like, before he even got viral. Just doing crazy shit. And I was just like, I DM'd him one day, I was like, bro, I fuck with you. You know what I mean? Like, I like your style, nigga. Like, I'm on the same shit, you know what I mean? And, yeah, we became really good friends. I met him at Bruno's house. And we just looked at each other, and at first he looked like he ain't fuck with me, and I told him, I was like, what's up, bro? Like, you don't fuck with me? He's like, nah, I still here to chill with you. He's like, I'm just peeping how you is, bro, before we start hanging out. I'm like, bro, you're fried, bro. But that's always been my boy, always.
Well, you guys actually lived together at one point.
Yeah.
With SkiMask?
Yeah, it was me, SkiMask, DJ Skeme, and their manager at the time. Well, not by contract, but just, the manager at the time. Tables. We were living at Tables' crib in Orlando, by Full Sail, right across the street from Full Sail.
Okay, and was members only a thing at that point?
Oh, members only was already a thing beforehand. X already had made members only a thing before I had joined, or before it was as big as it was. There was always, people like Cooley, Trunks, and all those people. They were always in it. I joined members only, I'd say around 2016. 2017, late 2015 heading into 2016. So all of 2016 I was in members only, and then I left middle of 2017. That's when I left members only.
Oh, so you actually left officially?
Yeah, I haven't been in members only for almost like 2 years now.
Okay, I just thought you were still part of it.
Oh, no. I mean, there's no disrespect to them boys. I always want to see them boys win. I just felt like I just needed to do my own thing, because I started off always doing my own thing. The only reason why I was in members only was because of X. You know what I mean? And solidly for him.
Okay, so everyone's working on music.
Yeah.
And you're working on Blackheart Revenge.
Yeah.
And you had an overdose while you're working on it.
Yeah, that was actually my first overdose.
Your first overdose.
Yeah, that was the first one that I had.
So that comes out in 2016.
Yeah.
Then you drop Hell Falls.
Yeah, when Hell
in
Falls.
2017.
Yeah.
And I guess that was supposed to be a suicide note?
Yeah, that was actually a whole suicide note that I made into an album. I read it like 5 times, and I was just like, all right, I'm gonna make every sentence like a topic and a theme for the whole album. So that's how it was. So that's why certain things it doesn't make sense, or certain things it's like it's not really so much subject matter, it's more so of like decoding it and piecing it together, and it just being one big ass mood.
Okay, so you were actually going to commit suicide, and this was going to be your note?
Yeah. Then I made it to the album because I didn't do it.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so at what point does XXXTentacion drop Look at Me?
2016.
So right around the same time.
Yeah, it was around the same time that Blackheart Revenge dropped. It was around the same time that SkiMask that dropped the project too, before his shit started popping off like that. We actually all dropped projects that year, all 3 of us. And he had dropped the EP at like earlier, a year before he dropped Look at Me. So we already like all dropped projects.
Well, Look at Me, I guess originally when it came out, it didn't really do much. And then it just took off.
He just kept, no, you know what it was? Every single fucking day he was promoting that song. Mm. Even if he would drop a project, even if he would drop anything, every fucking day he was promoting that song, that one song. Not any other song, even if if he was releasing other songs, it was literally to shut people up, just so he could keep promoting that one song, because he believed in Look at Me so much.
Hell of a song.
Yeah, great song, amazing song. I wasn't there when he made it. He made that in Denver.
Well, he was actually locked up when the song started to hit.
Yeah.
Because it kind of went with the mugshot.
Yeah, it was already at $500,000 though.
Okay.
When he was like, that's what people got fucked up. Like, he was already doing numbers, and he was doing like big boy numbers at that. Like 2 years ago, if you weren't Lil Uzi Vert or like, you know, one of them popping ass SoundCloud people like Cardi and all them from that era, at least from that era, because they obviously more than that now. But from that era, you know, it was really hard to do that. And X was like the only person that was hitting like $500,000 or $1 million. You know, it was really when Look At Me went over like the 10 million to 26 million bracket, that's when it really started getting serious.
Well, yeah, and it's really interesting when you look at an XXXTentacion, you look at a song like Look At Me, and that became his first hit.
Yeah.
You would think, okay, this is his style, right?
Yeah.
And when you look at a song like Jocelyn Flores, which doesn't sound anything like it, doesn't even sound like the same artist, to be honest. And the fact that that even took it bigger to the next level really just shows the type of artist that X really was. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, no, he was honestly, that's one of the best artists of all time, bro. And as much as people don't want to admit that or they think that that's corny or anything, nah, it's like he's up there because he could really do it. And yo, I remember conversations that we would have about this shit, and he would just be like, yo, like, I just know all this shit is going to happen and nobody's going to accept it and everybody's going to look at me like an outcast. And I was like, fuck it, bro. Like, who cares? Like, they're already looking at us like that now.